Bonjour class and happy Friday. Today we are going to be learning frequency. If you cannot hear me, please ask the guest teacher to turn up the volume. If I go too fast or you need to hear something again, politely ask if you can stop the video and rewind it. Otherwise, let's get going. On va commencer aujourd'hui avec tiny cards. So open up your Chromebooks, ouvrez vos Chromebooks et allez à tinycards.duolingo.com. You're going to search for 1U3.04. Okay, so we're on our Chromebooks, tinycards.duolingo.com, 1U3.04. And then guest teacher, if you would like to go around and make sure that students are on tiny cards and not playing games, that would be great. So we're going to be on tiny cards today for 5 minutes. Vous avez 2 minutes, 15 secondes sur tiny cards. Okay, très bien. Fermez vos Chromebooks, s'il vous plaît. So go ahead, close your Chromebooks. Merci. Let's go ahead, write in our planners. Today's I can is I can describe how often I like to do activities. Okay, I can describe how often I like to do activities. So we should all have our planners out and we should be writing. Okay, très bien. Alrighty, culture. This slide is showing us what sports are most commonly done by which gender in France. So on the left side, we have the women's side. 83% of people they surveyed did équitation, which we learned was horseback riding. 81% are involved in gymnastique, so doing gymnastics. And coming in at third with 60% of women was randonnée. So randonnée is like hiking kind of idea. And on the right side, we have les masculins. So for the boys, 94% indicated rugby as one of the most masculine sports. 93% indicated football or soccer. And third was TIR. Now this is like I think they're called airsoft guns in English, and that was selected by 90% of men. Okay, une révision. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Okay, please repeat. In a minute, just kidding, psych. I take it back. I forgot we're doing this first. Alrighty, you need to get with your eyeball partner and you need your activity flashcards. We just need one pair of activity flashcards per pair, and we will be using them multiple times today, so keep those out. So find your activity flashcards, and we're going to do this twice. So one time, you're going to go through and your partner's going to kind of quiz you. They're going to show you a picture and you need to say what that activity is in French. If you don't know what it is, you can say skip and they can put it in the back of their pile. But if you get it right, they'll set it down. And your goal is to go through all of those activity flashcards, identifying them in French in 1 minute or less. So turn to your eyeball partner and let's go ahead and shifu so we can decide who's going first. Winner gets to choose if they're speaking or if they're flipping cards. Okay, so shifu. Okay, you should have decided who's going. And again, you're using the flashcards. Show them the picture. They need to tell you what it is in French. If they identify it correctly, put it down. If not, stick it in the back of your pile. Let's see who can win this minute.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Nice job. Now we're going to play again. So if you were the one just flipping the cards, now is your turn to name the flashcards. So go ahead and switch, and let's see if you can win your minute to win it. I also forgot to mention, if you don't have an eyeball partner, go find someone. Same for elbow partners today. If your partner is absent, you're responsible to find someone in class that you can practice with.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, good job. Très bien. Ok, bien. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Répétez. Repeat. Quand? Au printemps. En été. En automne. En hiver. Good. Okay. En anglais. Qu'est-ce que c'est en hiver? En anglais. In English, please. Good. En hiver means winter. What about en automne? Excellent. In autumn. Et en été is in spring. Good. Au printemps. Or sorry, en été is summer. I'm messing up today, aren't I? And au printemps is in the spring. Just want to make sure we knew those. Bien, répétez. Après l'école. Le week-end. Répétez. Le matin. L'après-midi. Le soir. La nuit. Bien, répétez. Lundi. Mardi. Mercredi. Jeudi. Vendredi. Samedi. Dimanche. Tous les jours. Okay. This time we're doing rapid fire with our eyeball partner. You are going to ask your partner when they like to do the activity on your flashcard. So you're going to ask quand aimes-tu, and then the X is for the activity. So quand aimes-tu jouer au foot? Quand aimes-tu dormir? Quand aimes-tu étudier? Etc., etc. And then they're going to tell you, j'aime dormir après l'école, j'aime étudier le soir, j'aime jouer au foot jeudi et vendredi, or whatever it happens to be. Okay, so again, we're asking quand aimes-tu? Alors, répétez. Quand aimes-tu? Quand aimes-tu? Good. Répétez. Quand aimes-tu lire? J'aime lire le soir. Excellent. So go ahead, get with your eyeball partner. If you don't have one, find one. We're going to shifu me. Winner gets to decide if they're asking questions first or they're answering questions first. So let's go ahead and shifu me. Okay, très bien. Here we go. We're going to play this twice. Excellent. Now we are going to switch jobs. So if you were asking questions, now you are answering them. If you were the one answering the questions with the flashcards, now you're going to be asking those questions. Again, quand aimes-tu? Activity, j'aime activité, and then when we like to do that activity. Okay, très bien. Alrighty. Happy Friday. We're going to skip focus today so we have time to do our other activities. Okay, répétez est-ce que, souvent. Est-ce que, souvent. This is how we ask how often. Okay, and to answer, we can say répétez toujours, beaucoup, quelquefois, un peu, jamais. Excellent. Encore une fois, répétez jamais, un peu, quelquefois, beaucoup, toujours. Okay, en anglais, what do these mean? What does toujours mean in English? It means always. Et beaucoup? A lot. Quelquefois? Sometimes. Un peu? A little. And jamais is never. Good. Bien, répétez souvent. Toujours. Répétez. J'aime chanter toujours. This means I always love to sing. I love to sing all the time kind of idea. Beaucoup. Répétez beaucoup. Répétez. J'aime jouer au foot beaucoup. So I like to play soccer a lot. Répétez quelquefois. J'aime lire quelquefois. Sometimes I like to read. Répétez un peu. J'étudie un peu. So I study like a little bit. Et jamais. Bien, répétez jamais. Je n'aime jamais jouer au tennis. So I never like to play tennis. Okay, bien. Répétez. Aimes-tu? Souvent? Toujours? Beaucoup? Quelquefois? Un peu? Ne jamais. Bien. OK, avec votre partenaire de coude, on va parler. So we're with our elbow partner and we're going to be speaking. We're going to ask them this question. Aimes-tu dessiner souvent? And if they like to draw, they're going to tell j'aime dessiner and then how often. Toujours, beaucoup, quelquefois, or un peu. And if they don't ever like to draw, they're going to say je n'aime jamais dessiner. Je n'aime jamais dessiner. Alors, répétez. Aimes-tu dessiner souvent? J'aime dessiner toujours. J'aime dessiner beaucoup. J'aime dessiner quelquefois. J'aime dessiner un peu. Je n'aime jamais dessiner. Okay, good. Let's do this with your elbow partner. If you are closest to the smartboard, pay attention and you'll know when it is your turn to go depending on where the smartboard picture is. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, aimes-tu regarder YouTube souvent? Aimes-tu lire souvent? Aimes-tu écouter de la musique souvent? Aimes-tu jouer au foot souvent? Aimes-tu faire les devoirs souvent? Très bien. Alors, ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça? Ou ça va mal? D'accord. Alors, répétez s'il vous plaît toujours. Beaucoup? Quelquefois? Un peu? Jamais. Aimes-tu nager souvent? Répétez. J'aime nager toujours. J'aime nager beaucoup. J'aime nager quelquefois. J'aime nager un peu. Je n'aime jamais nager. Très bien. Tournez à la page 8, s'il vous plaît, dans vos paquets. Tournez à la page 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. On page 8, you will find a frequency survey. So at random, you need to just pick an activity from the middle of your activities deck. If you don't have an activities deck, pick an activity that is closest to the letter that your first name starts with. You can look at the backboard for those. And then I need you to write a question asking the person how often do you like to do, and then whatever activity you picked. So for example, if I drew out chanter on the line space provided for my question in my packet, I'm going to write est-ce que tu aimes chanter souvent? Do you like to sing a lot? Est-ce que tu aimes chanter souvent? So your question's going to look exactly the same except for your activity is going to change. I'm going to give you a minute to write that down. Okay, good. Okay, next part. You are now going to go around and survey your classmates. Not yet. Let me explain. You are going to survey the class with your question, whatever your question happens to be. Est-ce que tu aimes blank your activity souvent? And when someone asks you the question, you need to respond in French with the frequency. So you can use toujours, beaucoup, quelquefois, un peu, or ne jamais. And if it's your survey question, you're going to tally the responses. So you have the boxes that have all of the different frequencies, toujours, beaucoup, quelquefois, un peu, ne jamais. And depending on how they answer, you'll just put a tally line there. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice. Alors, répétez, est-ce que tu aimes danser souvent? Then you have 5 possible answers. Alors, répétez, j'aime danser toujours. J'aime danser beaucoup. J'aime danser quelquefois. J'aime danser un peu. Je n'aime jamais danser. And you would record whatever their response was with a tally mark. Okay, so let's go ahead and get up and move around. Remember, we're only speaking in French. You have 3 minutes to survey as many students in the class as you can. Again, you have 3 minutes to survey as many students in the class as you can in French. Et vous avez 20 secondes. Okay, très bien. Let's go ahead and sit back down. Okay, merci. Now I want you to look at your survey and circle whatever got tallied the most. If you have a tie, maybe you pick something that's in between. Like if you had 3 beaucoup and 3 un peu, maybe circle quelquefois then, since it's in the middle of those two. And I want you to report to your elbow partner how often the class preferred to do your activity. So if you got the most toujours responses, you'd say la classe aime activité toujours. If it was beaucoup, la classe aime manger beaucoup. If it was quelquefois, la classe aime danser quelquefois. If it was un peu, la classe aime écouter de la musique un peu. If it was étudier, la classe n'aime jamais étudier. Okay, so go ahead, turn to your elbow partner, share your report and your findings. Okay, très bien. Alors, ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça, ou ça va mal? Okay, bien. Répétez. Aimes-tu? Souvent? Toujours? Beaucoup? Quelquefois? Un peu? Ne jamais. Bien. Répétez toujours? Beaucoup? Quelquefois? Un peu? Jamais. Excellent. So now we are going to write. So this is our prompt. This summer, you are going to spend 2 weeks in France. Your pen pal Vincent has written asking what you like and don't like to do on vacation, en vacances. So you are going to respond with a short postcard answering his questions. Start your postcard with Cher Vincent or Dear Vincent, and then en vacances, j'aime. So on vacation, I like to. And then you're going to include something you always like to do, toujours. Something you like to do a lot, beaucoup. Something you like to sometimes do, quelquefois. And something you like to do a little bit, un peu. And then something that you don't ever like to do. And then you need to ask Vincent how often he likes to do an activity and then sign it. So this example is a 3. Cher Vincent, en vacances, j'aime dormir toujours. J'aime lire beaucoup. J'aime manger l'après-midi quelquefois. Feeling fancy, so I added some detail. J'aime regarder la télé un peu. Je n'aime jamais travailler. And then the question, est-ce que tu aimes jouer aux jeux vidéo souvent? And then Bisous, Jacqueline. So that example is a 3. This is what it looks like if it's a 4. We're adding Y. So, cher Vincent, en vacances, j'aime dormir toujours parce que c'est relaxant. J'aime lire beaucoup parce que c'est divertissant. J'aime manger l'après-midi, quelquefois parce que c'est amusant. J'aime regarder la télé un peu parce que c'est divertissant. Je n'aime jamais travailler parce que c'est nul. Est-ce que tu aimes jouer aux jeux vidéo souvent? Bisous, Jacqueline. So that example is a 4. So on page 8, you are going to write your letter to Vincent. make sure you are working until the end of class. Do not stop working until the last 2 minutes of class, and then you can go ahead and clean up. So I'm going to stop this video, or at least let the guest teacher pause it so you can still see the prompt. But otherwise, I want you to keep on working until there's 2 minutes left of class, and then you can clean up. Great job today, guys, and I will see you next week.